Hello students. So far we have discussed about the atomic structure of atom by Rutherford atomic model and Bose-Niels Bohr atomic model. So now we are going to discuss about the discovery of neutrons. Neutrons are nothing but the subatomic particle of an atom. Okay. So who discovered the atom? The scientist James Chadwick in the year 1932. Okay. So what he observed is while beryllium is exposed to alpha particles, it should be emitted as a substance which has the same mass as proton. So what it is called as a neutron. So beryllium exposed to alpha ray. So it gives a extra particle, that is no charge particle with the mass same as proton, that is called as a neutron. Okay. So this particle, this emitted particles carried no charge. The path of it should be carried out into magnetic field or electric field. It doesn't deflect, it doesn't get deflection. So that's why it is called as a no electrical charge. These particles are called as neutrons. So neutrons don't have any more charge. If electron means negative charge, protons means positive charge. Whatever the neutron, it has no charge. So how the neutron should be denoted as N superscript 1 and subscript 0. So if superscript 1 represent, it has mass. 1 male it has a mass, and subscript 0 represent, it is electric charge. So there is no charge, so we are putting 0. So the properties of neutrons is this particle was found out to be not found to deflected either by magnetic or electric field. So it has no charge. It is a neutral substance. It is a neutral substance and it has a mass. Okay. So in AMU, it has 1 AMU. In grams, it is 1.676 into 10 power minus 24 gram. Okay. So it has a, it may be asked in a 1 mark question. Okay. So next we are going to discuss about the characteristic of fundamental particles. So atom is made up of 3 particles. As you know, what are the 3 particles? Electrons, protons and neutrons, and some more particles are there. Here we are going to discuss about only electron, protons and neutrons. So the properties are given in a table. So if a subscript or superscript, based on that we have to find out it may be either charged species or a neutral species, or it has a mass or it doesn't have any mass. So if it is an electron, the subscript is 0 and the superscript is -1. So it has no mass because it has a very less mass. So it should be negligible. Okay. And the charge is negative charge, and the proton, it has a positive charge and it has some mass. Okay. So what about the neutron? It doesn't have any more charge. So we are putting 0 in a subscript and 1 in superscript because it has some mass. Okay, and the mass are given in a grams. Kindly go through it. Okay. So next, the 2 structural part of an atom. What are the 2 structural? One is nucleus, another one is orbit. One is nucleus, another one is orbit. The 2 structural part of an atom is nucleus and orbit. So nucleus is nothing but should be present in the center of the atom. It contains protons and neutrons. The orbit, electrons revolve around the nucleus in an orbit or cells. This diagram gives out the structure of an atom. Okay. So next we are going to discuss about the definition for nucleus and protons. So what it is nucleus? Nucleus should be present in the center of the atom. It contains protons and neutrons. So the protons and neutrons are collectively called as nucleons. So nucleons means the collection of protons and neutrons is called as nucleons. So these particles are found in the nucleus of an atom. Orbit is nothing but it is a specific path by which electron revolve around the nucleus. Okay. So orbit is nothing but it is a specific path by which electron revolves around the nucleus. Okay. So next we are going to discuss about the atomic number and mass number. So only hydrogen atom have only 1 proton. If helium atom has only 2 protons. Likewise, gold has 79 protons. So then as the size increases, the number of protons also increases. So it is very important to know the number of proton in the nucleus of an atom decides the atomic number. Okay. The number of proton in the nucleus of an atom decides which element it is, and it is known as the atomic number. And it should be, they give the symbol atomic number, the symbol is Z. Atomic number, the symbol is Z. Okay. So atomic atomic number equal to number of protons or number of electrons. Why we say means in an atom the number of protons is equal to number of electrons because atom is always neutral. So atomic number Z equal to number of protons equal to or number of electrons. Okay, so protons do not make up of mass of an atom. The neutrons also present in the nucleus. Already you know the nucleus is contains the protons and neutrons. It is collectively known as nucleons. Okay, so the mass of electron can be regarded here. Why means it should be very low. So the mass of electron should be regarded. If you want to find out the mass number of an atom, it should be the total number of protons and neutrons present in it. Okay, so what is the atomic number? Atomic number is nothing but the number of protons or number of electrons. Okay, so what is the mass number? The mass number is nothing but the total number of protons and neutrons present in an atom. So kindly remember it. It may be asked in a sums. Okay, so atomic number, the number of protons or number of electrons. Mass number means number of protons plus number of neutrons. Okay, so by knowing this we can easily calculate the any one number is missing, we can easily calculate the remaining one. Okay, so this is the general representation of an atomic number and mass number. X is the symbol of any element. Either element, other element. For example, we are considering X. So if atomic number abdina adhu keel. Okay, subscript mass number abdin superscript. Okay, so left side of subscript atomic number, left side of superscript mass number. For example, here they are written as nitrogen N. So 7 is atomic number of nitrogen. And 14 is the atomic number of 14 is the mass number of nitrogen. Okay, so 7 is the atomic number of nitrogen and 14 is the mass number of nitrogen. So likewise we can try with these examples. Carbon, oxygen, silicon, beryllium, you can try. Okay, so by using the periodic table we can calculate all those things. So the difference between the mass number of an element and its atomic number gives the number of neutrons present in it. Okay, so if you want to find out the number of neutrons in an atom, so what we have to do? Mass number minus atomic number. For example, already we discussed nitrogen, the atomic number is 7, mass number is 14. How can we calculate the neutrons present in it? Mass number minus atomic number, that is 14 minus 7 equal to 7. So how many number of neutrons in nitrogen? It is 7. So likewise we can calculate the number of neutrons equal to mass number minus atomic number. Okay, so here they are given out the example of magnesium. The atomic number is 12 and the mass number is 24. Number of neutrons equal to mass number, that is 24, minus atomic number, that is 12. The answer is 12. So likewise you can test yourself all those things. Okay, so okay students, hope you all are understand today's session what we are recall. So discovery of neutrons and how to calculate the atomic number and mass number. So go through your content, study well. You have a book in the PDF form of in your LMS. So if you wish, you can take that particular page as a printout to go through it. Okay, thank you students. Do your homework well.